What up, Bugles? I want to welcome you to this video. It's finally here. Oh, yes. Today I'm gonna talk about one of the most anticipated books of this year. So, welcome to Closer Look on Spider-Man Brand New Day Omnibus Volume 1. But before I start, please don't forget to smash the like and subscribe button. It doesn't cost you anything and it means world to us. And also check out TikTok and Instagram. Okay, let's check it out. Spider-Man Brand New Day Omnibus Volume 1. Cover price is 125 USD and it has 1272 pages. This book collects issues 546 through 583 of Amazing Spider-Man series, its annual and free comic book day issues, and few tie-in issues of some Marvel events as Fear Itself or Secret Invasion. Let's look at the covers. I own this direct market cover with pretty awesome minimalistic design with only Spider-Man with wild background on it. It's work of one of my personal favorite artists, one and only Phil Jimenez. Here we have a standard cover which is a little bit more colorful. We see Spidey wall crawling through the city with his camera and also in an act of putting his mask on. This cover is a work of fantastic Steve McNiven and I love it so much. I actually love both of these covers. Tough choice to pick only one, huh? In back cover we see big bold sign, The Amazing Spider-Man is back full swing, with beautiful and dark art of Spidey. Of course we have here some of the story and list of issues and talents who work on material in this book. Spine is pretty classical with Marvel Omnibus logo at the top, little spider webs on both ends of spine, name and logo of the book underneath them, and little Spidey art at the bottom. Boards have two separate arts in front and back, with spine almost identical with spine in this jacket. Only difference is little Spidey art at the bottom. In front art we see Peter Parker as thinking about battles with his enemies, Spider-Man, and in back we see full version of art from back of the dust jacket. When we open the book, we have your opening page with logo of the book and action art of Spidey. And next are credit pages also with awesome Spider-Man art and of course with names of all talents who work on which specific chapters. Like we are used to in Marvel Omnis without numbers of pages. And next are stories itself. We catch Peter Parker at a pretty interesting point of his life. He wasn't a Spider-Man for a while and also he is single. Not married, not dating anybody, just single as it can be. He is also kind of broke financially and down on his luck, or full of infamous Parker's luck if you know what I mean. Another interesting fact is this book takes place immediately after legendary run by J. Michael Straczynski, which was released in two omnis. Volume 2 was reprinted recently and hopefully Volume 1 gets new print as soon as possible. But wasn't Peter actually married to Mary Jane in Straczynski's run? Yes, he was. But right here he is single. Not divorced or anything. Just single. How it is possible? If you read Straczynski's run, especially its endgame and one of the most hated Spider-Man stories ever, One More Day, you know there happen some things which change reality, and here in Brand New Day we have a new status quo of things. But I don't gonna tell you more in case you didn't read Straczynski run yet. Another thing I need to mention is that there is a lot of writers and artists which work on stories in this book. I can't mention all of them, but main players of Spidey Trust who work on this book are Zeb Wells, which worked on Spider-Man Beyond Run, which was released in its own omnibus, and fantastic Dan Slott. He wrote script for PlayStation Marvel Spider-Man video game and is a man behind on one of the longest and greatest Spider-Man run of all times. And Brand New Day was kind of opening chapter for it. From Dan Slott, we already have fantastic Superior Spider-Man Omnibus Volume 1, but there is a plenty of stories till we get to this point from here. But that is only thing from Slott's run we have. So right now, Brand New Day Omnibus Volume 1 fits right between the Amazing Spider-Man by J. Michael Straczynski Volume 2 Omnibus and Superior Spider-Man Omnibus Volume 1. But I am sure Marvel will fill this gap pretty soon. Fun is, I usually don't like when one book is written by different writers, but in case of Brand New Day, I surprisingly don't mind. Stories are fun to read and I enjoy them a lot. For example, we see how Spidey gets his web shooter stolen by some burglar, and trust me, this makes some serious trouble for Peter. Harry Osborn is also back, same as Aunt May. Just so many familiar faces we met in this book, and don't forget, thanks to One More Day, there was some kind of reboot of Spidey's life. So if you are wondering what the hell is character doing here, it shouldn't be that? Well, that's because of One More Day. We also met a new players and villains as Menace, Paper Doll, or this female hero with red hairs, and she say things like, "You win a jackpot," or "Tiger." But main big baddie is Mr. Negative, who you might know from PlayStation Marvel Spider-Man video game, and yes, that game took a few things from this run, but there are only a little things and details, so don't be worried, you will enjoy this book a lot. Like I mentioned before, this omnibus collects also some tie-in issues from events as Secret Invasion and Fear itself. We even get a special issues in which Spidey met Barack Obama or even Abraham Lincoln. This was a special digital issue and I actually like we have it here. But what I love really much is issues written by Bob Gale. Who is that, you might ask? Yeah, he actually isn't comic book writer per se, but his gentleman co-write with legendary Robert Zemeckis one of my all-time favorite movie series, Back to the Future. Hell yeah, baby! And we have here his Spider-Man stories, and yes, they are so good. I love them. Another thing I just can't praise enough is Amazing Spider-Man issue 574, which is of course collected in this book. In this issue we even don't see Spider-Man, but is whole dedicated to Flash Thompson. You know, that guy who used to bully Peter in high school and was biggest Spider-Man fan at the same time. In fact, he idolized Spidey is the reason why he joined military, and in this issue Flash talk about that. What it means from him being a hero. I love this issue. It's one of the greatest Spider-Man standalone issue and it's so deep and impactful. I love it. After stories, we get classically extras. As a standard, we get a portion of variant covers, around 20 pages of them. We also have here character sheets with infos about some players of this book, interviews with creators, for example with John Romita Jr., parts of scripts, and what I really love, fan mails from back pages of single issues of this series. By my opinion, this book have a pretty awesome bonus material section. And that's all. Spider-Man Brand New Day Omnibus Volume 1 is the start of a brand new bold era for friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, and what is important, fantastic book full of awesome stories. This is a must-have for every Spider fan out there, and I'm really sure this one will be out of print really soon, so don't miss out. If Spider-Man Brand New Day Omnibus Volume 1 catch your attention, you can order your own copy in our eShop, comicsbugle.com. Your friendly neighborhood comic book shop in Europe, accept the great catalog of collected, deluxe and absolute editions, epic collections and omnibuses, we guarantee you eco-friendly Hulkproof packaging, free shipping in whole EU, and option to pre-order your comic book now and pay for it later. You can also split full price to 4 separate payments because we know how expensive these books can be, so check it out, comicsbugle.com. You can also find direct link below this video. And that's all. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to smash that like and subscribe button so you don't miss out any further videos. In our comment section, let us know what other books or topics would you like to see in our videos. And see ya, Bugles!